Hello, my brothers. Today, I want to talk with you on a subject matter that I looked for on YouTube and never found. A big part of the reason that I create these videos is because most everything that I'm talking about are things that in the past I looked for to help contextualize my life, to help me see that I wasn't the only one, and how were other people thinking about the things that I was experiencing or questioning. So one of those topics was divine union between two men. So divine union can be described as two people coming together in a relationship that is for the purpose of connecting to more deeply to source, and that by being together, they help raise their spiritual connection and evolution through that relationship. That by being with each other, there's an agreement that this relationship is for the purpose of spiritual evolution. And it's seen as something separate or different from a casual relationship where the emphasis might be on building a life together. Of course, building a life together will happen while being in a relationship, but the purpose is that these are two people that are spiritually inclined, that are setting their sights toward spiritual evolution and growth together, and that they support each other in that. So the way that it's spoken about on every single video you will probably ever find on YouTube is that this is done by completing the polarity with a man and a woman coming together. My perspective is that this can be done with two men, two women, two non-binary people, however people perceive themselves in a gender role, that we can come together because we are holding different polarities, that generally we are holding, one man could be holding more of the masculine presence, more of the focus, the direction, the linear aspects, and the other person is holding more of the qualities of fluidity, emotional availability, creativity, and that by bringing those polarities together, that we can then feel that completion and wholeness. And I pause as I say that because we are already whole. We know that, right? That the whole storyline of "you complete me" is really that leads to codependency and unhealthy relationships. However, when two people know that they are whole, meaning that they have done the work of understanding themselves, of clearing the baggage that needed to be cleared for them to come into their own alignment and feel that integrity, that their masculine and feminine are both available to them, that the beliefs that they had about themselves that were untrue are at least in the process of being healed, that the people are both conscious and aware and have done some version of internal work to be ready and able to come together in a union that is not based on "you complete me." That is, I am complete and whole as I am, and you are complete and whole as you are. And so, as we come together, there is this greater purpose that we know that only now being in relationship is how, that's the next stage, that's the next step in the personal evolution, is to be in union with somebody. Because, of course, a relationship is a mirror, and it will reflect to us all of the things that we couldn't see about ourselves when we were walking through our process alone. And so in my assertion, divine union is only possible when two people have done some inner work and feel pretty aligned, whole, and balanced alone. And then they come together to do the next stage, the next evolution of their soul work. And this does not mean that the relationship needs to be boring and is only and always focused on processing or moving towards the divine. We can have a fun, fulfilling relationship that is also a divine union with consciousness. And that is the key, that both people are saying, this is my intention for this relationship. That's what makes divine union possible. So if you are on a spiritual path and you've wondered, where are people talking about divine union between two men? Is it possible? Absolutely, it is possible. Not only do I believe that it's possible, I believe that it is our true nature to have this type of union and connection with each other. And this is why I talk so much about healing, so that we can prepare ourselves for the next stage in our evolution, so that we are ready for the type of relationship that we say that we want. So many times what we're doing is going out somewhere, seeking for partnership, looking for the one, looking for connection through a hookup, looking for something to fulfill us, to fill that emptiness within. When we have filled our own cup, when we have gotten to the place where our relationship with ourselves is one of love and care and compassion, when we are in that place, this is why it's always said that when you're not looking, it'll come. It's because you're not in that place of neediness. And so the type of relationship that you know is possible, where there's a merging of souls almost, that type of merging, that can only happen in a healthy way when we are in that state of unity, self-love, self-compassion. This is not to say that you cannot have incredible relationships while you're healing. You do not have to be single while you're healing, though there are times when being single and celibate even is something that I find very helpful and necessary. But it doesn't mean that you have to wait until you're completely healed to enjoy sex, to have enjoyable relationships. But if what you are seeking is divine union, where both parties are consciously focused on evolution and a connection to spirituality as being the unifying force of the relationship, if that's what you're looking for, then yes, you need to take the time to do your inner work, to move into a state of love and care for yourself first. As a spiritual homo, you do not have to live a life of solitude, though you may be doing that now. This may be the part in your journey where you are coming into union with yourself, where you are finding that balance point within yourself, where life doesn't feel wildly swinging from one polarity to the other, where you find peace and contentment inside. Be assured that you are not the only homo who is looking for and interested in a divine union. I know that there are a lot of you out there, and just trust in your path that as you stay connected to Source, as you heal, as you move towards your purpose, and you simply live out your soul's calling, as you do this, you will find, he will find you. In the meantime, if you are in the phase of spiritual growth, healing, and coming into alignment and harmony within yourself, and you would like some support, please reach out to me. I work with people one-on-one all of the time. It is a joy and a pleasure. And there's a lot that we can do in one session, 6 sessions. So that is an option. Please know that you don't have to do this alone. If you would like some guidance walking you through the kind of the shadowy realms and the ways that you can't see yourself and you need another person, I'm here for that. And of course, these videos are a resource to help you see yourself differently. And I'm so glad that they have been helpful for so many of you. Any information that you might need on my work and the offerings that I have, you can find them below. And I would love to hear from you. What is your concept of divine union between two men? Have you experienced it? Are you experiencing it? Is it something that you're interested in? Until next time, tomorrow, I'll see you soon. Much love.